Hello, welcome to Active Dharma. Today's topic is how to reduce impatience. I think we all need a little bit of that. I think impatience is a very disconnected state of mind. It does not recognize the processes of things, of people, of their way of thinking and being. Patience is a more effective way to relate with others. It is like fertile ground that waits for rain and sunlight. Impatience, on the other hand, is the opposite of that. When we're impatient, we believe that everything we want must happen now, and that all people are capable of providing what we want whenever we want it. That's what we ruthlessly expect before becoming genuinely patient. Now, I use the word genuinely because there are many times in which we think we are being patient, but we aren't at all. We might believe we are waiting patiently for people to provide what we want, when in reality we are forcing ourselves to wait. Many would say that's patience, but it isn't. There's a deep struggle happening within ourselves that makes us feel awful, and others can tell. We might think, oh, look at me, I'm being so patient. But others do sense our anger. We cannot hide it. True patience is a state of mind, a way of abiding. It is not just a pretty spiritual concept or a nice moral idea. Oh no. When realizing the true nature of patience, we discover it is like an ocean of deep understanding that never runs out. We realize it has been there all along, just like the mountains and the sky have been there all along. So how do you realize the true nature of patience? The first thing you gotta do is verify that patience comes from a deep conclusion about how things are. And what is that conclusion? Simple. The way things are is the way things are. My father used to say to me, las cosas son como son. Las cosas duran hasta que se acaban. Y hay cosas que ni pa' qué. Which means things are what they are. Things last until they're over. And there are things that aren't worth the effort. That's a very Buddhist thing to say, although my dad isn't Buddhist at all. But wisdom is there. The Buddha taught that if the right conditions come to be, a phenomenon will rise. If they don't come to be, it will not rise. If many clouds gather in the sky, it will rain. But if they don't gather, it will not rain. It is what it is. It would be stupid of us to get angry because rain doesn't happen when we want it to happen. But we do know this. We have concluded deeply that rain falls when the right conditions come to be. That's why we don't become impatient. We deeply understand the process. So now we have to realize that everything else is like the arising or non-arising of rain. Can everyone be cool, nice, and friendly? Hell no. Lots of conditions need to happen first before everyone can be wholesome. Can someone with an irreversible psychiatric condition act normal? Not in a million years. Can our parents act like they used to when we were kids? No. It is what it is. So let's all take a deep breath and realize what can and cannot happen. Only then will patience rise naturally and stay for good. To nurture patience through mindfulness of breathing, just notice how breathing is. If breathing is slow, it is slow. If breathing is fast, it is fast. If breathing is calm, it is calm. If it's heavy, it's heavy. If it's anxious, it's anxious. Remember, things are as they are. Practice and let me know how it goes. Bye.